topics are a little more adult. The language can be a little more shifty. Everything is fair game in the last call. So if you have a topic, something you want to talk about, we'll welcome phone calls in a minute once we're done talking with Cedric. And you can give us a call. Write down the number in case you need it, 253-617-1440. One of the topics I will talk about momentarily, ways you do not break up with somebody. We'll get into that later on this segment. So, Paul, are you anxiously awaiting the return of Trojo in his dress?
No, not so much,
No?
actually, because he's sitting right over here next to me, and quite frankly, I'm a little creeped out by it.
I think it's great he's sitting next to you.
I bet you think that, yeah. Listen, again, thank you for turning in to the last call on edgemediasource.com. We are the subservient show to the outlawradionetwork.com. And, listen, everything goes here. Everything absolutely goes.
Amen.
If you're a woman and you're sitting around with your female friends and you say, I wonder what guys talk about when there's no women around. Well, this is what guys talk about when you ladies are not around. Like, we're a bunch of guys sitting around a campfire in the battle in the Hunger Games. Okay?
Yes,
That's
yeah.
us. Okay? We have nothing to lose, nothing to gain. We're just going to sit around and we're going to let it fly and, let the chips fall where they may. And it's just man speak, right?
Fair enough.
And we're like Howard Stern on roids, only not.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Because
Cedric,
Howard Stern on roids would be kind of scary.
Cedric, are you anxiously awaiting your brother in his dress?
I am waiting patiently, sir.
All right, well, here he comes. Let's bring him in. Now, he is in his creepy
Caleb.
pedophile trench coat.
Hold on. Caleb, turn the computer up for my music.
That's what he was wearing in welching on the bed
And
earlier.
I've sent out several text messages to make sure that others are watching.
Wait, who'd you send him off to? Like just vague, like family members or parents or what?
Our cousin Carla, our sister Prixie, our friend Mickey in Texarkana, several others.
Oh, turn his microphone on, Strip. Turn Trojo's mic on.
Your ex-girlfriend, Abubakar.
Really?
Did you just say that?
My brother. And here I thought you loved me.
Oh,
I do.
It's a different kind of love.
Here I thought you appreciated me for everything.
Hey, quit stalling and show us.
Well, no,
show
we're going
us.
to do the countdown. He's going to show them first and then show you guys again.
All right, you ready?
Come on, bro. Show me what you're working with.
All right, cover your eyes, you guys.
Wow.
Shake it like a salt shaker.
Away.
Dude, that sounds like something a guy would stay at a strip club, man.
Can I get some music?
It's playing.
All right.
All right, duck your head. We don't want to see this yet. I want to, because I want to listen for Cedric's laugh when he sees
That
it.
his niece is watching.
Who's watching?
His niece Shanita.
Your
Oh,
niece
your
Shanita is
niece?
watching. This is my uncle/aunt Trojo.
All right, let's do this. You guys
All right,
look away.
I'm gonna listen for Cedric's reaction before I put my
Ready?
head up.
I better stand
Ready,
back.
Tro? Look away, Paul. Okay, 5, 4,
Wait. Cedric, I haven't seen it yet. Is it that bad?
5,
Oh my God.
4, 3, 2, 1. Show them.
Please walk into the camera.
Walk, come on, move over. So don't move over closer to Paul, so you're all the way in the angle.
Don't get
No, just so he can be in the angle.
He should
Turn
give
around.
Paul a lap dance.
Spin around. It wouldn't be the first lap dance he's given Paul. Spin around. I asked Trip. I don't know how that would be on camera angle. He can't go in front. Can it would cut him off? All right, spin around.
Oh my God.
Now,
Wait, there's more.
A curtsy?
This one is for you Seattle. This is one is for you Seattle fans out there. I got something little special for you Seattle Sonics.
oh no.
You want your Sonics back? I got your Sonics for you, baby. I got your Sonics for you. Welcome back, Sonics. Welcome home.
This is your
Welcome
freaking idea.
home.
This is your idea. Kevin, this is your freaking idea.
He's far too comfortable in a dress, Cedric. I think he's done this before.
Dude.
Well, here's what happened.
Yeah.
We were poor growing up. And he used to dress as a girl going out for Halloween.
Wow.
You said you never tell that story.
Wow.
So it might have been more rare for me to make him dress up like a man, huh?
So you used to dress as a girl on Halloween.
Dude, you feel the cups out on that dress good, though.
So I gotta sit here in this dress, but I don't have to sit here in these underwear.
Hey, that's it. The producer is saying put your underwear back on.
What the heck, man?
The producer is saying put your underwear back on.
Hey, please put out on all social media that Trojo said, quote, I'll sit here in a dress, but I don't have to wear this underwear.
Okay.
Make sure you put that out there. So how proud are you of your brother, Cedric? Or your sister?
Yes.
Jeremy,
Yes.
Jerdrika, I've never been more proud of you.
Oh, you should have saw you should see what I was wearing under the shorts. I mean, you think it stops right here? Hey, I told you this fourth hour ain't gonna be for those who this is not for the weak at heart.
Oh, Christ.
It gets better.
Jeremy,
Yes.
Jeremy, put your drawers back on, son.
Oh, all right.
Put your
I'll
drawers
put them
back
back on and see. I'll put them on,
Jeremy, don't flash.
but
Oh, my
I gotta
God.
show everybody what I'm wearing first, right? I mean, this is an uncut, unedited fourth hour, right?
No nudity now. Come on.
I'm not nude.
I don't know. I'm not looking.
I'm not nude. It's not nude at all.
Yeah, well, neither was Miley Cyrus. Crumb.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
Jeremy,
Yes.
I can
Yes.
only hope that Carla is watching this show.
Oh my God, Carla, no.
Well, listen. Remember, Cedric, even if Carla misses it, we're going to have a link for you. In fact, make sure you Facebook friend me so I make sure you get it.
No, this.
Oh, Kevin, I already got you. We're already friends.
Okay, all right. So as soon as we get the link, I'll send it to you, and then you can make sure Carla sees it. And my hope would be that Christmas afternoon, after all the presents have been opened and everybody's gone through the stockings and the whole family gets together for that Christmas dinner, that before you do it, you pull it up on the laptop or the computer, you bring everybody around, and it becomes a new tradition. Kind of like the night before Christmas.
Gun show.
Instead, 'twas Trojo in a dress.
Gun
And
show.
all through the
Gun show.
house. There you go.
Not a creature was stirring except Trojo's mouse.
I got to get a little closer to Paul.
No, the hell you do. Don't you touch me. So help me all that is holy.
That is outstanding, man. That is quite
Actually,
possibly the best thing ever.
I need to get a little closer to K Dog. This was his bet.
Yeah, over there, other side. I didn't.
You
do
were the
nothing.
one
You-
that made the
I
bet with
did
me,
not-
and then you lost. You
I didn't
offered
make
the bet,
you do
and then you
this.
lost.
Well, I do declare.
Oh no, you don't declare. Your mother.
I
You
do
got. You got to go.
declare.
Go over there. Over there. Go declare it over there.
Give me some stripper music.
Oh Lord.
Give me some twerking music.
All right, hold on.
Twerk music.
Oh, it's fit to twerk. Jeremy.
Are you actually going to twerk?
Jeremy.
Give me some twerking music.
Okay.
Something to twerk to.
Okay.
Ah, that's
Anything
stroking.
Nicki
That ain't twerk
Minaj
music.
would do.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
I said some twerk music.
How much more
Jeez.
twerking you got to get?
That's not twerky music at all.
Well, what the heck is twerking music then?
Miley Cyrus.
A little bit of 2 Live Crew, maybe.
could do
a
the-
little bit of
Any Nicki Minaj song.
not all.
Pretty much.
You know, if
Except
I'm going
for
to
Moment
degrade
for
myself,
Life.
if I'm going to degrade myself, I'm going to take it all the way down
All right.
because my manhood is gone.
All right. Fine.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, but you know something? I think.
Wait,
one
what?
girl-
Go for it. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Wait.
No. Step off. You don't need to get so close. Don't get so close. Oh, crap. No!
Look at us.
I feel like
Hey, move that chair. You can really get up against him really well if you move that chair.
What is with you two? Both of you! You and Kevin! You guys
Jojo.
somehow think
We should twerk on him together. Are you ready, Tro?
No, I will hit people. I I swear to God, I will hit people. I will hit you.
Give me some right there, buddy. Yeah, right there. There you go.
Wait.
I don't. Laugh at that.
Wait till Harmony finds out that Paul had his head up somebody's skirt tonight. That is outstanding. Can we? Hey, do you have the ability?
Hey. The Ghost Pepper's out.
Strip, do you have the ability to take a screenshot picture of something from the video?
Yeah.
Can you please
I got a
screenshot?
surprise
Just get
for
a
you.
picture of when Paul's head was up Trojo's skirt, and can we circulate that as a meme?
No, we can't.
Look at Sarah. She hadn't seen you yet. Look at him. Stand up for Sarah. Sure. What you're wearing under the skirt? Oh, that is so wrong. Cedric, we love you. Hit me up on Facebook, man. I'll make sure you get the link, okay?
Screw you guys. I'm drinking
Man,
a
I
beer.
will. Oh my God.
Cedric,
And-
nobody will blame you if you never look at your brother the same way again.
Because certainly we
God
will.
knows I will.
I actually don't know exactly how many friends I've lost tonight, but I'm pretty sure
All
I
of
lost
them.
a few.
All of them.
Yeah, I want to clear the line, Cedric, in case any of your other family members or friends
Oh,
want to
my
call in and talk to
God.
Tro.
All right,
Hey,
so
I'm
you.
going to send the number out right now.
All right, man.
Jesus.
Thank you so much, man. All right, there goes Cedric.
Thank y'all.
253-617-1440 if you'd like to congratulate Trojo on coming out.
Or word of the week.
Also, if you have the word of the week from last week, call in now. It is your opportunity to win up to $20,000.
Oh yeah.
We'll have a new word of the week coming up later in the show. And when you call back next week, you can give that word for your chance to win up to $20,000. All right. Here's my question as we switch topics now.
Yes.
It's so hard to take you seriously in that dress, dude.
Please.
I can't believe you put your skirt over his head. That was outstanding.
It's funny to you? You found that funny?
Of course I found it funny because
All
it
right.
wasn't me.
All right, that's cool, Kevin. I love you both like brothers, and I just want to point out that as brothers, when you do that kind of stuff to somebody,
Yeah.
your brothers are cool about it. I was cool about it. You know
Yeah.
what I did? You know what I did? I wrote your fucking name down.
I didn't do it.
That's
I just laughed.
One.
All right, so let's switch topics really quick. Here's my question. I won't get into the whole story behind this. It's really hard for me to take him seriously while the song is playing. Revenge of the Nerds, Revenge of the Black Man in a Dress. What are the guidelines for dumping people? Can we establish that?
Yeah,
Not over phone, through text
not over the
message,
phone.
No.
messages. Or
Over the phone is
voicemails.
fine. Over the
in
phone is
person.
fine if you're talking to the person, because sometimes you don't want to see that person because you just might stab them in the throat. But you don't
Okay,
do it
then
through
that's
computer.
negligent. That's fine.
You don't do it through text message, Facebook, third party.
No.
You just don't do that.
Either be
Yeah.
a man or be a girl that grows some balls and like fucking just say it to their face.
Just own it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm going to give you guys all some scenarios. The first thing I want to find out is if you've ever broken up with anybody by any of these methods, or if you've been broken up by somebody with one of these methods. Okay. So, over the phone, obviously, have we all had a breakup over the phone? All of us?
Yeah.
Paul, you too?
Oh, wait. Let me throw one more in there. One of the worst ways is by letter if you're in the military. That just sucks.
Yeah, but
Dear
sometimes
John
you
letter,
sometimes
yeah.
you don't have a
that
choice.
Dear John letter, dude.
Sometimes you don't have a choice.
Fuck that. Look, you knew the man was going into the military or was in the military before you got with him. Don't wait till, because that actually happened to me. Don't wait till I go off to the military to say, hey, I'm about to see if I can go off and start a better life for us. And then 4 weeks into my into boot camp, I get this letter. Hey, you know, I miss you so very much, blah, 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 whoop, whoop, but unfortunately I'm moving on because I can't wait. Fuck you, bitch.
All right, so email is probably out then too.
Yes.
Emails. Now.
So hold on, Desi, have you been dumped or dumped somebody by phone or both?
I have been dumped by the phone.
You've never dumped anybody over the phone?
No.
You ever had a boyfriend?
Yes.
Just checking. Okay. Tro, have you, both for you or one or the other?
Yeah, both.
Both. Paul.
It's happened. Don't make it right, but it's happened.
Let's say since you were 18, let's get the junior high and high school stuff out of the equation.
Oh,
But,
since I was 18.
or Desiree for you the last 12 months.
Phrase your question.
Have you ever broken up with somebody by phone or been dumped by somebody by phone?
No.
Or both?
No.
Neither?
Neither.
Wow. All right. What do you give me the finger for? You're 19, right? I wasn't being mean. I was just saying if we're going to 18, it's for you like a year to 18 months for you.
What about strip?
All right, Strip. You ever broken up with anybody by phone or been dumped by phone? You've never been dumped, have you? Have you ever had your heart broke? I've always worried about that.
I have broke up with somebody on the phone. You know, I don't know if that was me breaking up with her. She just said she found out I did something with somebody else. Either way, does it really matter? It happened. I just don't remember who did what. More than once, probably. Anyways.
Okay. All right. All right, how about email? I've done both with the phone, by the way, for pure honesty.
By the way, what kind of shit breaks up with somebody via email?
This guy.
Yeah, never had that happen.
I've done it. I've done it.
There are special places in hell reserved for somebody who lacks the intestinal fortitude and empirical courage to actually tell somebody it's over and here's why. You write a fucking email.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even listen. You write a letter and put a fucking stamp on it after you lick it and shut it and put it in the mail.
I'm not
That
saying it
takes
was the right
effort.
thing to do.
An
I regret it now.
An email
I regret
breakup
it looking back
is
now.
in the realm of shit-stained game of the week.
Was she ugly?
No.
Oh, dumbass.
The only thing
No,
worse,
you know
by
what
the
it
way,
was?
no, the only thing worse than breaking up with a woman by email is breaking up with a woman by making your friends run interference for you at a bar.
Well, in
Just
his
saying.
defense, they weren't dating.
Oh, is that it?
Well,
Okay.
they weren't. He just was there on a date with her.
Hey guys, be right back. Going out to my car.
Asshole.
So, okay, listen.
Yeah.
Here's my question. Why is email any worse than? See, here's why I did the email. I'll just be honest, okay? Because I hate conflict.
I got a wedgie.
I hate
you
conflict.
hate conflict. You do
I
this
know,
show
I
and you
do.
hate conflict.
No, I hate conflict on an interpersonal level. So if you dump a girl in person or even on the phone, you have to have the conversation, and then you're stuck on the phone with the conversation, and then there's a lot of crying and upsetness or arguing or fighting or whatever, and I just didn't want to deal with any of that. I'm not saying it was right. Looking back on it now, I regret it.
You know-
but at the time I was like, I'd rather just tell her how I feel. I don't want to hear about how she feels, and I want to get the hell out of Dodge.
No, best thing you could possibly do.
Yeah.
If you want to break up with a girl real good,
Yeah.
you want to make sure it's over with, go sleep with their friend, and either accidentally
That'll
send
do
her-
it.
send
Oh,
her a
that'll do it.
picture,
Not
or
from
call
my-
her. in
From
the
my
middle.
experience, it hasn't done it. By the way, just
because you've been limited by your options.
Well, I guess it all depends on what type of woman that you have. If
Sorry,
you do that.
Kevin.
Because if you go sleep with a friend, she might just come back to you and say, all you had to do is ask.
That's true. So, Dez, you ever dumped anybody by email or been dumped by email? You ever had a boyfriend? Just checking. All right. So Strip's rule is cheat on him.
She was writing about how she feel about you last night. Didn't you see those?
I did see those. She totally has the hots for me. She just needs to own it.
We cannot hear you, Daz. Your mic is not on.
I said I was not.
She just needs to
Stop
own.
like
you
reading
need to,
into my things.
You
on
need to own
Facebook.
how much you like me. Just own it. Admit it. I understand.
I like you as much as a fucking somebody wants to throw up all over the place. That's how much I like you.
Ouch.
As a fuck and then throw up all over the place. I've
Yeah,
done
so
that before.
yeah, I was gonna say. So she wants to fuck you and then throw up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I know you're into some
So
weird
you're
stuff,
saying
Des.
there's a chance?
I know you're into some weird
I
stuff,
meant
Des.
as in someone that wants to like fucking throw up all over the place.
Fuck
Nobody
and
wants
throw
to
up all over the place. She just said fuck and throw up all over the place.
So you're saying you're
Whatever,
bulimic.
you motherfuckers.
So you're saying you're bulimic. You have this thing that
I
models
dated a
on.
bulimic once too. Actually, the same girl I dumped by email. What the hell is this? All right. How about text? Anybody dumped anybody by text?
You know,
You how Desi's dumped somebody by text. Give us a
Yeah.
story.
What the hell? You cold-hearted bitch. You
I'm
dump
sorry, I don't
somebody
want a
via
little pussy that's
text.
gonna cry on the phone with me when I tell him I don't want to be with
Oh,
them.
versus
So
a
what's the
little,
difference between that and email then?
versus that and being a
on,
little
hold
bitch
on.
and breaking up with them via text?
Hold on, St. Paul.
Yeah.
When the hell were you ever with somebody where you actually had a cell phone? You could text them and break up with them.
Oh, never. But
Yeah, you
exactly.
can't break up by pager.
You can't even talk about that.
Oh, hey, screw you. The only way I could have broke up
I'm
with
just
my
saying.
wife was by hiring a dude to ride horseback with a letter, okay?
And
You
It's
can't break
called
up
the
with
Pony
He had a
Express,
pager.
bitch.
He was trying to figure out how to break up with somebody by pager.
I know everybody else here's had multiple relationships, so I know everybody else is clear.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
oh, dude, I actually did that. But the way I did it, because the girl was actually sleeping in my bed at the time, and I was in the house.
You
There was
texted the bitch in your
on.
bed?
Wait. Listen to how this is what I had to do.
Says the guy wearing a dress.
Because she actually we were supposed to been trying to move on and get real serious. She'd been claiming she'd been sick for like weeks. So on the
the
night
same.
we were supposed to come back out and have some sex,
Yeah.
since she wasn't sick anymore. The bitch goes into the room and falls asleep. I go in, obviously I want to try to wake up. She act like she's asleep. So I walk out into my living room. I pick up my phone and I send her a text message. Clearly, as soon as she heard that phone go off, she wakes up, rises up, and all I hear is scream coming out my room. What the fuck?
But
And at that point, I told her, get the fuck out. If you don't want to be with me, which you clearly shown that
wide.
you don't want to, get out.
All right, listen.
Because I got to be up at the crack of dawn tomorrow to go to the doctor's appointment.
Oh, do you really? All right.
Yeah. 'Cause
All right.
I don't have time to sit around.
It's not
and-
necessarily exactly 11, but like at 11. Okay. Des,
I've also been dumped via text though.
I
as
think
well,
text.
so.
I think text is the worst way.
Viva
to do
la
it.
Texico.
Hold on.
I was in 4th period in high school.
I said
when got
after
dumped.
high school. Were you 18 then?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I think that text is the worst way to break up, because at least in an email you have the opportunity to. No, hold on. I'm not saying email is okay, but I'm saying at least in email you have the opportunity to explain yourself and really put.
Yeah, but it's still
Words
not
to
gonna
it.
help.
I'm just saying at least you can explain it. In a text, let me figure it out in 140 characters or less.
That's not true anymore. By the way,
I know. I know. I just in
But-
general,
but
it's just
you-
people are so brief in text.
your biggest problem is don't date them if you're not ready. Like, just don't string them along as long as you can.
I've never
then
dumped
there's
anybody
no-
by text.
But then there's no breakup.
I've never dumped
it's
anybody
just-
by text.
You can just stop.
I've
talking
been
and
dumped
it's not a
by
big deal.
text, which is ridiculous.
I've done
Recently?
that- I've done that before. I've just ignored them.
Hold on. Recently?
Yeah, one of my most recent relationships was terminated by text.
Fucking bitch. What's her phone number?
We're not calling her.
What is her phone number? We need to call.
I don't
her.
have it. I deleted
Next
it on my
question.
phone. Really, I deleted it on my phone. You know why?
What kind of chicken brings that stuff up on air and then says no, we can't call her?
Because I deleted her number out of my phone.
You're a coward.
I'm not a coward.
Give him your number.
Rule number 7.
Give him her number.
I don't have it. I deleted it out of my phone.
Actually,
You are
I'm
such a
friends with
liar.
her on Facebook.
Thank you.
Go ahead. If you want to initiate contact, feel free.
Do it, brother.
I'm not
Do
gonna
it.
call her.
How much? Really?
I'm not gonna call her. That's
He's
mean.
scared.
All right. Can you do me a favor, Caleb? I want you to look up a phone number for a 7-Eleven down somewhere near Candlestick Park in San Francisco,
Wow.
so that we can call
Yes.
them live on air.
Random calling.
Random 7-Eleven.
We
phone
have done.
calls.
It's been so long since we did this.
What is your next question, though? Is that all your questions, Kevin?
Have you
Have you ever said the wrong name during sex?
No.
Oh fuck. Strip, you have? Give me the mic.
No, keep looking up the phone number for 7-Eleven.
How recently? When was the last time you?
not
Not
Tuesday.
recently. Tuesday.
I hope it wasn't so recent.
Amber! I mean, Sarah. I mean, I'm sorry.
Bam, 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 bam.
I was always lucky enough to get it out where I slurred it though, so it didn't sound like I was really saying anything at all. That's
Yeah,
I love you. Yeah.
Anyways.
Susan said you did the dress. You did the dress justice. By the way, I'm
Thank
not
you,
sure. I'm not sure what
Susan.
kind of justice that would be. I'm thinking more like 10 to 15 or something. I don't know.
No, he rocks that dress. He
Does-
rocks it.
Does this dress make me look fat?
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, totally.
Not at all. Honey.
I think
Not at
I think
all.
our next bet will be you wearing that out to the club.
I don't think you ever need to make a bet even remotely resembling this ever again.
You know what?
What?
I just realized Tro was right. You know, that whole sleeping with somebody else's friend. Because I remember I was at the bar one night
Yeah.
with a girl, and I left with another girl.
Yeah.
And
that was in
then
McLeod's, wasn't it?
and I came back. And
That
she
was in
still-
McLeod's,
she
wasn't
was
it?
still
Wasn't I there that night?
I
Yeah.
don't know if you were there. You might have been.
I'm telling you, that thing right there, it's
Yeah.
a true thing. Y'all would be like, all you had to do was ask.
I can't say much.
All you had to do was say, tell me what you was into.
I've been
I'm just-
married for 12 years to a woman who, when I met her, she was with a woman that I had had sex with recently, and just
Yeah.
Whoa.
Velociraptor.
Did you just say that your wife was with a woman that you had just been with recently?
Friends.
No.
Nobody else heard that?
I heard that.
I heard that. but-
Yeah, okay.
That's not what I said.
What'd you
damn
say?
well know it.
That's what you said, but that's probably not what you meant. You meant they were hanging out. You didn't mean that she had been with her. You meant they were hanging out.
No, I said that
he's gonna
Screw you
say it
guys.
again. He's gonna say it again.
You guys, I'm not going down that road with you.
Do you know the amount of money we can make on that sex tape?
Well, not
Well,
if she
one-
looked like a
Well, that's
velociraptor.
exactly it. Because one, you have his wife who's beautiful, so that would sell a lot. And then to the people that didn't apply to, the totally fucked up teeth fetish club people, that we would make a lot off of that because she would open her mouth and Velociraptor. There'd be people that would eat that
No,
up.
dude, there are
Eat
plenty
that
of
up?
people
That's
out there.
funny.
Yeah, eat that up.
That's
there
cute.
are plenty of people out there that subscribe to ugly girls need sex too.
That's right.
I mean, which they do. I mean,
Well, of course they do.
if it wasn't for ugly women giving up sex, ugly guys wouldn't have sex either. Ain't that
Yeah,
right, Karen?
okay, dog, that must suck.
Yes, it does. There's a bashing the Dallas Cowboys page on Facebook.
Of course it is. You just now knowing about
Oh,
that.
that's cute. And instead of Tony Romo, the shirt says Tony Homo.
That's right.
Oh.
And it's got the dude from the Dos
Says-
Equis commercials.
Says the guy in the dress.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen all of that stuff. It's amazing what people will do. You know.
Actually, that's pretty amazing.
All right. Well, it matches to the fact that he's in a dress.
Look, I'm just paying off a debt.
I
I'm
know,
paying off
but-
a bet. That's all this means.
I think it's
That's
great you
all
had a
this
dress that fits you.
That's all
That means you
dress
put some effort
means.
into this.
Actually, I'm surprised the dress fit because it belonged to D. But this was the dress she was wearing when she was pregnant, so
Yeah.
yeah, it was a maternity dress. So I figured, hell, if she could wear it then, I could wear it now. Would you like to see my underwear again?
No!
I gotta admit, this dress has some very soft
I
material.
don't want to hear that shit, man.
Hey, what do you call 52 people sitting around watching the Super Bowl?
Cowboys
The
fans?
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's jokes that we've heard before.
I know. I
Hey,
just wanted to pick on you.
What time is it? Oh, we still got time.
We still got time. You got something to bring up? Go ahead, bring it up. I want to hear about this.
Yeah, actually, we were going to play that video that I sent about the bullying thing. I mean, did we get that uploaded?
We can do that. Strip, do you know the video that's on our page that he posted? Can you bring that up?
And I will tell you what, man.
It was really interesting.
It's a great social video / learning experience.
Yes, it is.
I was so totally impressed with it. The one thing that I was looking for, honestly, that I didn't see from the whole thing was the guy that was perpetrating the whole thing. Just having some just pasty white Polish redneck grab him and beat him to a fucking pulp. I mean, let's be serious. Let's be serious.
There were a couple of people that was about to get.
Yeah.
If you noticed, I mean, that girl looked like she was about to
Yeah.
him up.
I mean, could you imagine? Could you imagine how that video would have gone if some dude had grabbed him and just bam, and just started pounding on him and wailing on him and not stopping. I don't want to give away the video.
Right. And this guy goes around doing all kinds of videos like this, and he did something similar to this. Unfortunately, he did something similar to this in a black neighborhood and in the hood area where he was going around and he was trying to do practical jokes, and it backfired big time. He got his ass whipped.
It's similar to when they had the people that were getting sick with the they were doing rock salts or bath salts. Mm-hmm. You remember that? Do you guys remember that? So the guy went out there because people were becoming zombified from it.
Yeah, the zombies.
And that guy ate that other dude's face and all that stuff, right?
Yep, that's it.
And so the guy went around in Florida, and he dressed himself up like a zombie and started running through the streets. And these people started running, and people were running from him everywhere he went. And then he ran into this basketball court full of black guys playing basketball.
Black guys. Yep, that's
and
exactly
the black
it.
guys all ran into the back corner until he stood up and said, "Hey, man, I'm just kidding." And then a black dude pulled out a gun.
Yeah, and they'd be like, "Whoa,
mother, it's not funny."
Yeah.
Whoa,
hey, this is on video here. Hey, look over there.
Joke's on me. Joke's on me.
Yeah. This is the same guy.
Is it really?
Yeah,
it's the same guy?
Same guy. He does.
All right, we have it ready to go.
I don't think so, not yet. But I do have a question, though.
What's your question?
What are your guys' breakup lines that you use the most?
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, breakup lines you use most?
It's me, not you.
That's
easy.
a classic.
Do you want me
Besides that one.
Who
I'm
wants to
not
go?
ready for a relationship.
Is that
right
yours?
now.
Is that your
Okay.
Yeah, that's
classic
probably
one?
mine. I'm just not in a spot where I have the time right now. I'm not ready, or I just quit calling them.
Yeah. Tro, what's yours?
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed it. I missed the question. I was sitting here watching Tom Cruise go down on some woman.
What is your greatest breakup line?
My greatest breakup line.
The one that you use the most?
I don't really break up with women. Let's see.
They all break up
Actually,
with you?
yeah, for the most part, most of them have broke up with me. Before a woman gets serious, what I do let them know is my biggest one is, if you say you love me, we're just fucking. Pretty much, that's what I tell them. We're just fucking. We're just having sex. The moment your feelings start coming into it, that's when we're done. So, I've had to use that one a few times, but in my mind, I wasn't going out with him anyway. And I did that to a woman after 6 months.
You guys will like this one. Yeah, sweetie, I'll take you to Planned Parenthood, drop you off. Oh, by the way, bye. Just getting out of the car.
Paul?
What's yours, Paul?
I'm sorry, what was the
Your
question?
best breakup line.
Really? It's been a long time since I used one of those.
I'm sure you have one reserved in there somewhere.
All right. He killed my music? Yeah, I got the video ready. Oh, you got the...
Oh, he's got the video
But
ready.
answer the question first.
Okay. Oh,
You're not going to get out of the question.
okay.
What's your best breakup line? Come on.
Honestly? Best... When you say best,
The
define
one you use
best.
most often. You're most
Oh, most
successful.
often.
You're most successful.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
I don't want my wife to find out.
a little...
Go ahead, Paul.
That was funny to you?
That's kind of funny.
That was
kinda
funny.
funny,
You're walking home. Yeah, that was not.
drove.
That was not funny. That was not funny at all. Actually,
I thought it was great. Go ahead. Why are you stalling?
Because
Just give one.
no, I'm not just gonna give one. I mean, there's one specifically to me
Then
that I.
say it.
All right.
Honey, I have AIDS.
It's not erectile dysfunction, honey. It's just you.
No. No. You work for me as a dancer. We can't be seen together.
Wow.
Are you dead serious right now? That is great.
And he used it just last week.
All right,
All
so
right, play this video. This is not even funny now. Let's go from this to the video.
2 now?
Go ahead.
Yeah?
Y'all already know.
should we preface what this video is about first before we just play it?
Get in,
I don't think you need
Watch the video. Just watch
Get on
it.
the floor. Get on the floor. Get on the floor. You want me to hurt you again? You want me to sock you in the face? Huh? Huh? Where's my paper? I don't have it. Where's my paper? Huh? Where's my paper?
Just let me go.
Huh? Huh?
Just let me go.
Where's my paper?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Sir? How you doing? How come you didn't help out?
Because I'm Asian.
Hey!
So I feel like a big issue in today's generation is bullying. Why does bullying continue, and why doesn't anybody put a stop to it? So I thought, let's put a crime and let it happen right in front of people's faces and see what they would do. Because of course, change starts with the people, right?
Unless you're
Let's
Asian.
go. Stop running away from me, yo. I'm gonna get you regardless, okay? I know where you live.
What do you want?
I want my paper, right? By tonight. I want my paper by tonight or you're gonna get socked in the face. Do you hear me?
Let me go.
Do you hear me? You want me to sock you right now? Do you want me to sock you right now?
Or a
I
white
will.
girl.
Just slip
Stop.
me.
Get over here.
Please,
Get over
please.
here. Why didn't you do my paper?
I'm sorry.
Why didn't you do my
Just let
paper?
me-
Stop. Stop.
Just let me
You want me
go.
to hit you?
No, I'm sorry.
What are you
please,
looking at?
Please.
You want me to hit you right now? You want me to sock you in the face?
Sorry,
Huh?
just let me go.
You want me to do what I did you?
What a
You want me to
whim.
do what I did to you last time? Why didn't you do my paper?
I'm sorry. Just let me go.
Don't make a scene. Don't make a scene.
Let me go.
Do you want me to choke
Let
you
me-
out?
No.
I want my paper by tomorrow at midnight.
sorry,
Stop.
please.
Stop. 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 Stop.
I like the guy that took the
want my
camera out and started
tomorrow.
recording though.
What are you doing? Huh?
Recording you.
What are you gonna do? Put it on Willstar?
Yeah, sure.
Why?
You bullying the guy.
Huh?
You bullying the guy.
What is that? Why does that have to do with you?
Because I'm on campus, I can't see anyone being like treated, maltreated inappropriately.
You trying to get away, huh? You trying to get away? Huh? But what did I tell you? What did I tell you would happen next time? What did I tell you would happen next time, huh?
She needs to pull out a taser right
Oh,
there.
look, there's two people that came over there.
Oh, sir. There's a camera right there. We're seeing what would happen in a bullying real life situation, and you did a great job right now, sir. You run away from me? You trying to run away from me? Do you want me to beat you up like I did last time, huh? Where's my paper? Where's my paper? My financial aid relies on you. You want me to slap you in the face right now? You want me to slap you in the face, really? You want me to do that again, huh? You want me to do what I did last time?
Wait, dude, what's up? What are you doing?
What the ugly girl?
Who are
You
you?
know him? I don't know, but I'm checking my email like that.
This is none of your business. Sit out of
I don't know
it.
who you are either, but can you leave him alone?
No, get out of my face.
No, you get out of my face. You're hurting this poor guy. I don't even know who the you are.
Get away from me.
I think you should leave. I think you should leave. I think you should go. I don't know you, but I think you should go.
When your girlfriend isn't here, I'm coming back for you.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Just let me
You
go.
want me to hurt you again?
No,
Huh?
no.
You want me to? Huh? You want me to punch you right now? Huh? What would you do?
No. Sorry. Stop it.
So you're really not gonna help me with my paper?
No.
You're not gonna help me up with my paper?
Just let me
huh?
go. No.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
You remember what happened last time?
Please.
Remember what happened last
stop.
time?
Stop.
Huh?
Stop. No.
Why? Are you gonna help me?
No. Just let me go.
Hey, everybody looking right now. There's a camera right there, and you guys just walked away from a guy getting brutally beat, and you guys did nothing to help him. To stop bullying in America would be really sincere and kind of you guys to try to do something to stop something like that at hand, instead of just walking away and acting like blind victims to something that's going on. I'm done with this video, yo. This is a joke.
All right, so that's the video. Now, you saw this first. You were the one that actually put it on our page, Tro. So what hit you about the video?
What hit me about it is growing up, obviously, you know, I'm not the biggest thing in the world. And when I was actually in junior high school, I was a victim of being bullied by a gentleman, especially. And he really started bullying me right after I got my wrist. My wrist was broken in 3 places, and I was waiting to have a splint and a cast put on, you know. And people, the guys in school, they just stood back, watched while this happened. So it really hit me, and I was like, you know what? This is something that has been going on for a long time. Now I didn't. Now, granted, I never allowed it to psychologically affect me because, you know, it's growing up down south. It's like, yeah, some things you go through, some things you just, it's what, quote unquote, one of those learning experiences.
Sure.
When you try to tell somebody about it, if the guy get pulled into the office and they talk to the teachers and the staff and everybody talk to him about it, but you know what? It doesn't stop. And the only way it will really stop is, as this guy said in this video, if you see it happening, we have to step in and stop it. Because I can promise you this, had I had the help, it literally, I'll just say this, from the 7th grade to the 9th grade is when I finally stood up to my bully. From the 7th grade to the 9th grade, so for 2 years straight. And I was athletic, played sports, lift weights. Was a badass when it came to sports, but I couldn't stop this guy until I finally stood up to him. And when I stood up to him, that was the day that it all stopped. But a lot of people don't have that courage to find it within them to finally stop their bullies. I had that.
I'm always curious why bullying is now such a big hot button topic, because it's not like this is something new that just came out of nowhere. I mean, bullies have been around forever, and
it just got big because there's teen girls that have committed suicide over it.
But do we believe that that's never happened before?
No.
I mean, do we believe this is all new?
It's become a big deal because stuff's come out. These girls have killed themselves basically publicly, and big cases that have gone on, and the people end up getting away with it or whatever, and that's why it's a big deal.
Right.
It's just like with guns. Something happened recently,
right?
And that's
I just don't think anything's different than it's ever been. I think there's always been bullies out there. I think the kids have always committed suicide in small numbers because of bullies. I don't think any of this is new. I'm always amazed at what the shift is and what the focus is.
Social media.
But we'll pay attention to this for 3 months and we'll switch our mind to something else. The next it'll be the Mongolian tree panda.
There's always something that's coming out that's gonna
here's
expand
the
it
thing.
more.
Here's what I mean. If you look back through the history, I mean, the more violent that the bullying is becoming, and the more psychological damage that is happening to the kids. I mean, take for instance the kids in Columbine. Good God. Great neighborhood. Yeah. They was bullied to a point where it pushed them over the edge. The guy down in the West Virginia, Virginia that shot up the college,
the Virginia campus.
Yeah, he'd been bullied, got pushed to an edge. You got to be able to stop it before it gets to that point, and that's why it's becoming more and more and more, because you're starting to see more violent crimes, killing sprees coming out of what people are finding out. Well, these kids were abused or bullied for so many years, and no one stepped in to help. No one stepped in to try to counsel. I mean, hell, just seriously, what helped me out is I finally had somebody that talked to me, and they just basically what they told me straight up, just stand up to them. And now, granted, it's a different time. It was a different time, but they said stand up to them. When you finally stand up to them, that's when it'll stop.
Listen, I don't disagree with any of that, but let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
There are kids that are bullied because of their actions, right? I mean, there are kids that seek out negative attention, and that's the only attention that they're getting. I mean, there's a different culture in this. It's not just the bullies. There are kids that bring this upon themselves. Not intentionally, but they're seeking out negative attention. I'm not saying this was you either, because it's not every instance. But there are some kids that seek out negative attention, or they're the kids that pick the fight and then hide behind their older brother that's a lot bigger.
Right,
you know what I mean?
You know what? That's
but there's cultures that contribute to that.
Right. That's something completely different. That's a child that's been coddled, who's been given everything they pretty much want, and they see somebody weaker and they got a bigger brother, and then they pick on somebody, and then when they find someone else finally decide they want to stand up to him. Well, I'll get my brother. Mm-hmm. You know what? Yeah, that'll get my brother type situation there. That's something completely different.
We have a caller that keeps calling in. Do you guys? I can't hear them over the headset. Do you want me to just bring them on?
Just bring them on then. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if they call us back, then just bring them on.
Okay.
If you're listening to this show, we were trying to answer it. We're having an issue, so if you call back on, we'll just bring it right back on the air. Did their number show up on the ID?
No.
No? Okay, I was gonna say you could call back.
I mean, it showed up, but it wasn't like it was.
Jesus, this must have been my bully.
It was. Well, I don't want to say the number out loud because we don't know who it is.
What's the area code?
Huh?
What's the area code?
It's a number.
492. Oh no, yeah, 492.
It's got to be somebody calling for Tro then. All right, if you're listening to the show, give us a call right back. We were having a phone issue, so call us back. And if Strip comes down, we'll try to call them off the air and then bring them back
kid.
Yeah. And that outfit, Tro might be pregnant with his own kid.
Well, can't nobody satisfy me like I satisfy me.
Yeah, well, there's a lot to be said for double-clicking your mouse and AA batteries.
We're going to leave that alone. Well,
Ooh, that's like that instrument they make in Australia, isn't it?
The vuvu, not the vuvuzela.
No.
The long freaking horn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just I talked to my mom, and my mom is always like, things are so much worse now than they were, and the world is so much worse, and society's worse. And I just can't help but think to myself, she's completely wrong, and that nothing now is any worse than it's ever been. We're horrible to each other in different ways, but your mic's still on. Your mic is on. Your mic is on.
Sorry.
That's okay. But I just don't think anything is worse than it's ever been. I think we know about it more because of media and social media and the 24-hour news cycle. Your mic is not on. Will you turn Trojo's mic on, please? Trojo's mic? I don't think there's a difference. I think we're exactly the same. We talk about all these massive shootings and stuff. I don't think it's any worse. In fact, I would bet that in the 20s, violence was more prominent than now, and in the West, in the 1800s, violence was more prominent than now.
Oh well, in the 1800s, everybody carried a gun, and all you had to do was just say, "What'd you say about my mom? Were you cheating? Did you set that card?" Pow! You know, I mean, you can get a shot for cheating over a game of cards.
Okay, Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
You know.
Guys, why don't we take a moment to do word of the week real quick?
All right. So, what is this week's word of the week? And then after this, I have some very funny bar rules I'm going to share with you guys.
All right.
You got 6 minutes.
I know.
This week's word of the week is soccer.
Soccer?
Jeez.
Yes, soccer sometimes can be used as another word for sex when you don't want people around you to know that you want to fuck. I figured you'd like
Baby,
that
I
one.
want to come home and
Since
play
you
some
hate
soccer.
the word soccer, I thought I'd make it a good word for you, Kevin.
I hate soccer.
Exactly. That's why I picked that word.
Can I have a penalty kick, Desi? Can I get a corner kick?
You just want to play some soccer.
You can go play soccer with yourself.
I play soccer alone all the time.
I know.
So the word for this week is soccer. So call in next week when we give you the cue, and it's
Does
your
that mean you
opportunity
need to go
to win.
fuck yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
When it's your opportunity to call in next week,
Good
call
job,
in. Tell us the
Paul.
word of the week is soccer, and you'll have the chance at winning up to $20,000, courtesy of the Outlaw Radio Network and the Washington State Lottery.
My breasts keep falling out.
We'll send you out.
God, cover up.
Go soccer yourself.
That's right. Go soccer yourself. All right. Hey, I found this on CNN. This is kind of funny. We've only got a few minutes before the end of the show, so I thought I would share these. There's a list on CNN, which is some weird bar rules. Now, some of these aren't very funny. There's a place called Phil's Crummy Corner in New York because neighbors were pissed off about the noise levels. After 10 p.m. on the weekends, they raised the drinking age in the bar to 25. Okay? That's not very funny, but I thought it was interesting. However, there's a place in D.C. called Thomas Foolery.
Hey, tomfoolery.
Yeah. Among the rules of this 80s-themed D.C. restaurant, during the 5 to 7 p.m. angry hour, not the happy hour, but the angry hour, if you order a drink in your best angry voice, you get $1 off.
Where?
Okay.
This is in D.C. at a place called
DC.
Thomas Foolery.
Right, and you wonder why DC has the highest crime rate in America.
Oh, it gets better. It gets
Like
better.
Is coming pissed off.
Holy cow.
There is no confirmed price for Smirnoff Ice. You play Plinko, and the drink is whatever price you hit.
Wait, what's Plinko?
Plinko's that game on
Price
Price is
The
Right.
Price is Right, where they drop the thing
Stand
down
up
and it goes down the nail thing and then it lands at the bottom.
Okay.
Clunk.
But what does the price range vary to? is the
It doesn't
question.
say. It just says there's no confirmed price. You just play Plinko, and the drink is whatever price you get.
Wow.
That
They
sounds
probably
pretty
have
creative.
$5. They
I
probably
like
have
that idea.
I was
$1.
about to say, you just paid $100 for a shot.
That's right. If you are dressed like Carlton from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and you can do a decent Running Man, you get 10% off.
What?
Trojo.
Trojo, you need to get on that.
If you play hopscotch,
You.
10% ain't worth that shit.
if you play this one's confusing me. If you play hopscotch and buy something for 30 days in a row, you can pick a beer for the menu and get menu credit. I'm not sure what that means.
You can pick a beer for the menu and get menu credit.
I don't know what
you
that
can
means.
make up a beer, have a beer put on there, and they're going to give you credit for putting the beer on there. But hey, guess what? You had to buy something for 30 days in a row.
Right?
Yeah.
At least if you go to the same bar
This
for a
one
month.
sounds interesting. The hip Sing laundromat in Philadelphia. First, you ring the door at this unmarked Chinatown speakeasy. Then you have to answer a series of questions. Assuming all goes well, you'll hang out in a waiting room while you listen to the house rules. According to CBS, those rules include no cell phone conversations and no photos. Break the rules and you're escorted out.
What the fuck is that? A whorehouse?
I guess so.
That's what it
That's
sounds
what it
like.
sounds like. It sounds like a whorehouse.
I don't know, Kevin. Is it a whorehouse?
Huh? It's in Philadelphia. I've never been to Philly.
I'm just checking.
City of brotherly love.
And also, Steve T reports that a bouncer told him that you are not allowed to wear a paper bag over your head when you go to this bar. Here's one called the Green Russell in Denver. The chef-driven cocktail bar only allows cell phone use in a designated phone booth. The place has a list of house rules at the entrance. Some are straightforward, like no standing. And if you use your cell phone, enjoy the privacy of our telephone booth. Other rules are more behavioral suggestions. Be kind and dress smartly. Please be patient. Your cocktail is made with loving hands and quality ingredients.
Is that a gay bar?
Wow.
Loving hands.
Loving hands.
And quality
Lounge
ingredients.
Bohemia in London. At this speakeasy-style underground bar in the Shoreditch neighborhood, there is a strict dress code. No suits and no standing. It's a reservation-only spot. That's about it for that one. And that's it. So I think we should... we really should do something with a bar. I like the Plinko idea for shots of tequila. Tequila Plinko. And
Well, I'd make a suggestion, but you don't work there anymore.
what's your suggestion?
No, I'm just saying we could take some of those and make a suggestion,
We
but
could, yeah.
you don't work there anymore.
I work there right now. I'm probably going to go back now. I don't have a reason not to have weekends off. All right. So let's get ready to wrap the show. Desi, anything to say from the world of social media?
Just soccer.
We'll do it right after the show, baby.
No.
Strip, any questions
Remember
at
the
all?
word
Anything
like
you want to
soccer.
say? Shut up, it's Strip's turn. Strip, anything you want to say? No? All right. Tro?
Grow hair.
Yeah.
Stand up one more time for the listeners.
Oh, just one more time for the listeners. I already got you, baby. I got you, baby.
Do it.
Give him the
Do it.
banana hammock one more
Do
time.
it.
Again, never let it be said I don't pay off on my bets. Even though I wasn't here for the full 4 hours, I did have to be a dad to my daughter, which I was wearing her dress. in the beginning.
Convenient excuse.
Well, but unfortunately, it was true. No, what I do have to say though, now I'm not plugging my dealership tonight. Not tonight.
I wouldn't either. if I was you.
I wasn't here at the beginning, and I'm sure y'all talked about it. I'd just like to say rest in peace to Nelson Mandela, man, who not only made history, changed history, and taught the world how
Amen.
to forgive.
Oh, I do have one comment then for that.
Hold on.
And,
Wasn't he
you know,
listed as a terrorist?
And at one point they had him listed pretty much as everything, but the man spent 27 years in prison, came out, forgave those who oppressed him, and became president of the country.
You know, he
Now-
had his jailer sitting in the front row of his inaugural address.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Now, on that same note, what I got to say to that is to this, this may sound a little bit racist, but this goes out to, I'm not trying to make this one sound racist at all. Nelson Mandela, I watched, and I looked at my social media, and I was watching Facebook every day after he passed, and in light of who he was and what he did for not just his country, but for the world, Paul Walker Paul Walker's passing received more press coverage than Nelson Mandela, which is absolutely freaking ridiculous.
Let me ask you a question. Let's pretend, since you weren't here for the first part of the show,
Right.
that there was a sheriff in South Carolina.
Really?
And the Obama administration had said, we want everybody to lower their flags to half staff, just quickly because we're at the end of the show. And the sheriff said, nope, I think that's reserved only for American soldiers who have sacrificed for their country and not for foreign dignitaries. A, would you have an issue with that? And B, would you think it's racially motivated? Quickly.
I can't say. I wouldn't say if it's racially motivated, but for some foreign dignitaries, I believe they do deserve to have that respect because here in the United States, they have done that for some other foreign
That's true.
dignitaries.
All right. Desi, you had a quick comment?
I'll share it after the show.
Okay. All right. And quickly, where do you work? When can they see you in the dress?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to plug my dealership tonight.
right.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
All right, fair enough. Paul, anything you want to say before we wrap the show?
Yep, the IRS.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. You just asked if I had anything I want to say. I was just reading this article about how they're using Google Earth to go, kind of clamp down on people. And I just, if you work for the IRS, fuck you. All right.
I would like to see that story about how they're using Google Earth.
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
It's a big story right now. It's developing over the weekend.
Really? Okay. And your issue with that would be?
Outside of the scope of their responsibility.
Well, what are they cracking down on? We'll talk about it at the show. Remember, the Bremerton or the Kitsap County Prosecutor's Office used Google Earth to crack down on the gun club.
Inappropriately so.
Yeah.
In fact,
inappropriately so?
And they relinquished, didn't they?
I don't know what happened.
Yes,
with
they
that
did.
case, actually.
You should follow up on that stuff.
All right, we're going to wrap up the show. I want to thank everybody for being a part of it. Thanks for checking out the show. Thanks to Cedric for being a big part of the show. And
He's
I know
a good
proud.
sport. He's a good sport. Considering his brother was completely out here like a fairy.
We do want to thank Megamouth Mini Buyers for being a big-time sponsor of the show. Remember, when it comes to men in drag, nobody loves it more than Megamouth Mindy. Good night, bitches!